Black magic is the use of supernatural powers for evil purposes. It involves rituals, spells, and the invocation of spirits. In Islam, black magic is strictly forbidden and considered a major sin. It is seen as a form of shirk, which is the association of partners with God. Muslims believe that God is the only source of power and that seeking help from any other source is a violation of his sovereignty. Black magic is often associated with harming others, causing misfortune, or gaining personal advantage through illicit means. Islam teaches that true power and protection come from God alone. Engaging in black magic or seeking its assistance contradicts the fundamental principles of faith and reliance on the divine. The Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, provide clear guidance on the prohibition and dangers of black magic, offering Muslims ways to protect themselves from its potential harm. The Quran explicitly condemns black magic and those who practice it. It states that those who engage in sorcery will have no share in the hereafter. The Prophet Muhammad also warned against black magic, calling it one of the destructive sins. He taught that seeking help from sorcerers or believing in their claims invalidates one's faith. These teachings emphasize the severity of black magic in Islam and the importance of seeking refuge in God. Despite the strict prohibition, there are instances where people might experience the effects of black magic. This does not contradict Islamic teachings. The existence of black magic is acknowledged, but its power is limited. Just as God allows tests and trials to befall humans, He permits the existence of black magic. However, it is crucial to remember that God is the ultimate protector. In some Muslim cultures, black magic is often intertwined with local customs and superstitions. This can lead to misconceptions and fear. It's important to distinguish between authentic Islamic teachings and cultural practices. For example, wearing amulets or charms for protection is common in some cultures, but it's not considered an Islamic practice. True protection comes from God, not from objects. It is also a misconception that black magic can control a person's destiny. Islam teaches that God has a plan for everyone, and nothing can happen without His permission. While black magic might cause harm, it cannot override God's will. Muslims are encouraged to seek knowledge from authentic sources, consult with scholars, and rely on the Quran and Sunnah for guidance. Islam provides practical ways to seek protection from black magic. The most important is strengthening one's faith and relationship with God. This includes regular prayer, reading the Quran, and seeking His forgiveness. The Quran contains specific verses that offer protection from evil, such as Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas. Reciting these verses, along with other supplications, is highly recommended. Maintaining a pure heart, avoiding envy and malice, and seeking refuge in God's mercy are essential. It's important to remember that black magic can only harm with God's permission. By strengthening one's faith, seeking God's protection, and following Islamic teachings, Muslims can find solace and safety from any potential harm. Trust in God's plan and His infinite power is the ultimate shield against all evil.